Hello, today I want to talk about evolution. I believe it's important to understand how we evolved into what we are today so we know what to do and how to behave to be healthy, happy, and successful. Not everybody believes in evolution. Some people believe we were created this way. I find the evidence for evolution very persuasive, and I'm going to talk about how I believe evolution gave us certain characteristics. One of those being the ability to run marathons. This shows our evolution over about 10 to 12 million years. The guy on the left is our distant direct ancestor. He's our great-grandfather, if you put about 500,000 greats in front of grandfather. He used to live in trees in Africa, but had to adapt when climate change made the weather warmer and drier. And yes, there is absolutely nothing new about climate change, but that's a story for another day. The warmer, drier weather slowly turned the forests into grasslands, and our ancestors became more upright and two-footed. They also had to change their diet. The predominant plant on grassland is, of course, grass, and we cannot digest grass. We became scavengers, feeding on the leftover parts of large animals after the ancestors of lions and cheetahs had finished. We know this is true because we have exceptionally strong acid in our stomachs. The only other creatures on the planet with comparably strong stomach acid are all scavengers. As we developed, second, left, and center, we wanted to eat fresh meat rather than old, rotting leftovers, and I think we should thank these guys in the middle for that. But how could we catch it? We cannot sprint as fast as a four-legged animal, and at this stage we had no tools. We developed something called persistence hunting, where we would chase a large animal in the heat of the day and chase it until it eventually collapses from exhaustion and heat stroke. We know this is true because the San people of the Kalahari Desert still hunt this way. David Attenborough made a film about it, and I'll show you some short clips from that.
They hunt in silence. The hand sign indicates that one of them has found the track of a group of kudu. These are the San people of the Kalahari Desert, the last tribe on Earth to use what some believe is the most ancient hunting technique of all, the persistence hunt. They run down their prey. The heat is hard on the hunters, but they're now close enough for the next stage in the hunt, the chase. This is the signal for it to begin. But only one man will undertake it, Koroe, the runner. He must be relentless. It's now a test of endurance. Who will collapse first, the man or the animal? This was how men hunted before they had weapons, when a hunter had nothing more than his own physical endurance with which to gain his prize. Running on 2 feet is more efficient over long distances than running on 4. A man sweats from glands all over his body and so cools himself. A kudu sweats much less and has to find shade if it's to cool down. Hours pass and Koroe is getting closer. then the kudu collapses from sheer exhaustion. It's close to death.
Some people regard the killing of animals for food as barbaric, but these simple, unsophisticated folks are connected to nature and understand the circle of life.
The hunter pays tribute to his quarry's courage and strength with ceremonial gestures that ensure that its spirit returns to the desert sands from which it came. While it was alive, he lived and breathed with it and felt its every movement in his own body. And at the moment of its death, he shared its pain. He rubs its saliva into his own legs to relieve the agony of his burning muscles, and he gives thanks for the life he has taken so that he may sustain the lives of his family waiting for him back in their settlement.
Over many thousands of years, our ancestors were hunting in this way. It enabled us to lose body hair and develop a vast array of sweat glands so we could lose heat as we ran in the midday sun. It gave us incredible endurance and strength. Obviously, some people are better at running marathons than others, but humans as a species have the greatest ability on the planet to run long distances in hot weather. And it is because of our evolution and our search for nutritious food.